The streets of Hell's Kitchen echo with the faint hum of danger. A blind lawyer walks steadily, his cane tapping against the cracked pavement. By day, he's Matt Murdock, a man fighting for justice inside the courtroom. By night, he becomes Daredevil, the masked vigilante who faces the criminals no one else dares to confront. But behind this iconic Marvel hero lies the story of a British actor whose journey to Hollywood stardom was anything but ordinary. This is the story of Charlie Cox, the man who brought Daredevil to life and left an unforgettable mark on the Marvel Universe. Charlie Thomas Cox was born on December 15, 1982, in London, England, and grew up in East Sussex. The youngest of 5 children, Charlie had a lively childhood filled with energy, curiosity, and imagination. His father, Andrew Cox, was a publisher, and his mother, Patricia, was a homemaker. From an early age, Charlie showed a natural sense of storytelling. But acting, that wasn't part of his plan. In fact, young Charlie was more focused on sports than scripts. Football was his passion, and he imagined himself on a field, not a stage. However, life had other plans. While attending Ashdown House School and later Sherborne School, Charlie discovered drama. At first, it was simply a way to avoid other classes. But soon, the magic of performance captured his heart. By the time Charlie was a teenager, acting had become more than a hobby. He realized he had a talent for becoming different characters and bringing stories to life. After finishing school, Charlie made a bold decision. He enrolled at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, one of the most prestigious acting schools in the UK. Here, he learned the art of stagecraft, voice control, and emotional depth. The discipline of classical training prepared him for a lifetime in the performing arts. It wasn't long before casting directors started noticing his potential. Charlie's first big break came in 2002, when he landed a role in the BBC drama Judge John Deed. Though it was a small part, it was enough to get his foot in the door. Soon, bigger opportunities followed. In 2004, he appeared in the film The Merchant of Venice, alongside legends like Al Pacino and Jeremy Irons. For a young actor, this was an overwhelming experience, but also a masterclass in acting from some of the industry's best. The real turning point in Charlie's early career came in 2007 with the fantasy adventure film Stardust. Starring alongside Claire Danes, Robert De Niro, and Michelle Pfeiffer, Charlie played the charming and brave Tristan Thorne. The film introduced him to international audiences and proved he could carry a major motion picture. For many, Stardust became a cult classic, and for Charlie, it became a stepping stone to bigger roles. After Stardust, Charlie didn't immediately become a superstar. In fact, the years that followed were filled with ups and downs. He took on various roles in films and television, including Stone of Destiny and There Be Dragons, but none reached the same level of attention. He faced the uncertainty all actors know too well, waiting for the right role, wondering if it would ever come. But Charlie remained determined, sharpening his skills and staying ready for the moment that would change everything. In 2014, that moment arrived. Marvel Television was casting for a new Netflix series, Daredevil. The role of Matt Murdock required an actor who could bring depth, vulnerability, and strength to a complex superhero. Charlie auditioned and nailed it. His performance convinced the creators that he was the perfect choice to play Marvel's blind vigilante. When Daredevil premiered in 2015, audiences were blown away. The show was darker, grittier, and more emotional than most superhero adaptations. Charlie's portrayal of Matt Murdock was layered. He wasn't just a man who fought crime. He was a man who struggled with faith, morality, and personal pain. To prepare for the role, Charlie trained extensively in martial arts, boxing, and acrobatics. He also learned how to accurately portray blindness, working with visually impaired consultants to ensure his performance was respectful and authentic. The result? A character who felt real. So real that fans often forgot they were watching an actor. Daredevil quickly became one of Netflix's most acclaimed series. Critics praised its storytelling, action sequences, and Charlie's phenomenal acting. The series ran for 3 seasons and crossed over with other Marvel Netflix shows like The Defenders. Charlie became a fan favorite, and for many, he became the definitive Daredevil. Even after Netflix canceled the show in 2018, fans never stopped demanding his return. In 2021, their wish came true. Charlie Cox made a surprise cameo as Matt Murdock in Spider-Man: No Way Home. The internet erupted with excitement, proving that the character and Charlie still had a massive following. Marvel later confirmed that Charlie would reprise his role in the upcoming Disney Plus series Daredevil. Born Again. For fans, this was more than just casting news. It was a victory. Off-screen, Charlie Cox is known for being humble and private. He married producer Samantha Thomas in 2018, and the couple has 2 children. Despite his fame, Charlie avoids the Hollywood party scene, preferring to spend time with his family. He values his privacy and rarely shares details about his personal life, a rare quality in today's celebrity culture. While Daredevil remains his most famous role, Charlie has proven his versatility in other projects. He's appeared in the drama series Boardwalk Empire, played in historical dramas, and taken on independent films that challenge his range. He's also an accomplished stage actor, performing in London's West End and on Broadway. Charlie Cox's journey from a small-town boy in East Sussex to one of Marvel's most beloved heroes is a story of talent, perseverance, and humility. He didn't chase fame. He focused on the craft, and in doing so, earned the respect of fans and fellow actors alike. For millions around the world, he will always be the man in the red suit, the hero who proved that true strength comes from within. From the cobblestone streets of England to the gritty alleys of Hell's Kitchen, Charlie Cox has walked many paths. But whether on stage, in film, or in the Marvel Universe, one thing remains the same. He brings heart, soul, and truth to every role he plays. This is more than the story of an actor. This is the story of a man who became a hero, both on and off the screen.